Welcome to the Art of Being You podcast. This is the conclusion of my series of being fearless about shame. And today's topic is the shame of success. They say that if you want to be successful, you must have a success mindset. Thoughts, behaviors, and speech that exude confidence and success. That success means making lots of money, having respect of others, and working really hard. They say in order to be abundant, you must have an abundance mindset. And the first thought that comes to mind when I say abundance is money. They say when you aren't making a lot of money, you may have old conditioned money stories. These are basically thoughts that you have thought long enough that they are now wired into your subconscious as truth. We then act on these truths every single day unconsciously with no extra effort as to why we think them. I have always been, quote unquote, successful by the standards of the world, by the standards of my family set up for me. I've had my own businesses since I was a young teenager, working really hard to make money to buy my family and friends things to make them like and love me more. Yay! Working really hard to get that car, the house, the stuff. And unfortunately, my drinking took a lot of that money. I'd been a high-functioning alcoholic and everyone else was that way, so I was normal. I finally fit in. My money and success shame stories are too many to account for here, but one in particular comes to mind. I made more money than my dad ever did in all the jobs or businesses that I built. He told me as much. That created a block in my mind-body that it was shameful to out-earn your parents. Again, I was confused. You want me to be successful, just not more successful than you? Enter upper limit behavior. I'm only allowed to be so successful, so happy, only so wealthy. This was my proverbial glass ceiling. I had deeply internalized this story and until recently didn't even know it was one of the main headlines running in the movie of my life. I did everything I was told and taught to do, but I was too big for my britches, and so I had to tone it down a bit, to dim my light to fit in. After all, the last thing a good girl wants to do is make her dad feel bad. If I made him feel bad, he would cease to love or be proud of me. And to this day, I've actually never really heard him say that he's proud of me. I'm sure this perpetuated my addiction and my shame, creating a whirlwind of lies every time I made money. Our subconscious brain will pull from every area of our life to keep us safe, reminding us that the story or this story that we have wildly misunderstood as truth. My day 7 rewrite, reframing my shame of success. And so I ask myself, and I ask you, the listener, what is success? Where in your body do you feel these words vibrate? What if success meant that you were kind? What if success meant that you were compassionate? What if success meant you have running water and heat? What if success meant that you had food to eat? What if success meant that you did the best thing for you? What if success meant you treated everyone with love? What if success meant that you loved yourself? What if success meant living your passions? What if success meant you lived your life in joy? What if success had nothing to do with money, fame, or stuff? What if success was individual? What if success was seeing the greater picture of one consciousness? What if success was present moment awareness? What if success was laughter? What if success was freedom? What if success was gentle? What if success was easy? What if success was not outside of you? What if we were already born successful? What if we didn't have to hustle to be successful? What if, just for today, we saw our lives, our bodies, our addictions, our lessons, our gifts, our laugh lines, our sagging bellies, our shame stories, our upper limit awareness, our eyes blinking on their own, our embarrassing moments, our joy, our difficult moments, our suffering, our very being alive as being successful? What would change? Everything would change. Our very existence would shift. Shame comes in many ways to teach us how incredibly worthy we are simply by existing. Shame no longer controls my life, my relationships, or how I show up. Shame and I will always be good friends, but for now, at least, I'm taking the path less traveled, the one where shame is a memory. I invite you to join my workshop starting October 28th through November 1st, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to get deeper insights about how shame is blocking you from fully, wholeheartedly living authentically.